Bandai Namco has decided to finally give us some information about Season 2 today, and I gotta tell you, as a fan of the series, it's some of the most disappointing news that you could have, received. My name's Chai, I play a lot of Tekken, but also do variety content. In today's video, we're gonna be trying something different, and going through the patch notes, and, having a bit of a rant, because I'm pretty sure, if you're a Tekken fan like myself, this pretty much confirmed that Tekken 8 isn't getting any better right now, and won't be till most likely April. Now, they did mention, we're going to go through everything here. There is going to be a Tekken talk happening next week. This was released today when I was at work, all this info here. Excuse the head, I am a sweaty, greasy mess, and I have to go gym soon, so I won't take too much of your time. Let's get through it. So this update has already happened here, and right off the bat, again, the main thing is the Tekken shop. I'm pretty sure myself and all of you guys can agree, we're so tired of this for how much they put into it. It's normally old reused content and uninspired stuff. The maid stuff, look, don't get me wrong, I love a maid outfit just as much as the next person, but this stuff just looked disappointing as. People are just so tired of the main focus of every update being cosmetics and not being a shift in the meta, top tiers, losing the reign of terrors that they have, the Ninas, the Yoshimitsus, the Jins. It just needs to be toned the hell down. There's a lot of things wrong with this game right now. Again, it didn't have an arcade release. It's just, I get it. And I probably will never work in game development. I wouldn't know how stressful it would be. But even then, it's still so frustrating that people have been begging for some sort of shift, and we just don't get it, and said, new pass, new cosmetics. It's really frustrating, and probably the main reason people are frustrated, well, it's either that or the meta. That's the frustration with Tekken right now and the state that it's in. It just feels like it's not getting better, and the only thing they're doing is just adding more cosmetics or another paid nostalgia outfit. Don't get me wrong, I like supporting games if, again, I've put a decent money into this game. I'm not gonna act like I haven't spent a cent on it. I definitely have. But it's just so frustrating that, again, it's just reuse asset number 72 or legacy outfit that, at this point, I think it's just so repetitive and it needs something different. Another thing, again, the ghost art battle stuff here. I really love how much they try and incorporate fan art. Believe me, I'm a sucker for Tekken fan art. I love Tekken fan art. But this, again, the whole limited time stuff, and again, they're going to be replaced. They've said it here. You could have implemented this another way. I don't think this is going to be people mashing in to go play ghost battle, unless they're a real hardcore fan of the art. It's just not needed here. Standardization of NPC interactions. Again, I don't think anyone cares about this. This, however, don't get me wrong, I've been dooming very hard since I've hit the recording button. This is good. Tournament settings finally, being added to this. Thank you. Yes. Huge yes. 2024 marked the first time I competed in the FGC and got in the tournaments, and let me tell you, one of the most frustrating things, except for playing Lings, was this happening, where people didn't hit the random select, or people mashed and accidentally started again, then you have to do a hold forward, go back forth, and even again, there's been times in tournaments where tiers haven't even noticed random selects have happened, and it's cost people games, or cost mentals on people. It's very frustrating, especially when you're watching people at the highest level of play kind of getting messed around by something that was such an easy fix this whole time. So I will give Bandai Namco the credit. This is something that was needed. Good. You know what? It's a step in the right direction. Bunch of stuff there. Sick. Cool. Rank match, we'll talk about this a bit later as well. I don't know how much I believe on this, considering there are people that I've seen with 40, 50% plug rates that are still running wild on ranked, not even banned on the same account since year one. I really hope I'm wrong and they do something about this, because again, even though they said people get banned for plugging, I feel no, it the same people are still around unless you block them. It's messed up and stupid. Now, this is a big one. I have some pros and cons about this. More on the con side. I actually hard agree. When huge stakes are on the line, balance adjustments actually shouldn't be a thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm so tired of top tiers. I'm so tired of it. But with the EU Cup finally coming to its conclusion, and I think the Japan one they're talking about here is the Master Cup, I actually agree with this decision here. I think waiting to do your balance adjustments, yes, wait until they're done, because there's so much on the line. Making it casino and dropping a big balance patch as much as we all want it when that's happening would kind of be dumb in my opinion. However, I don't even think they should have mentioned anything about this here. The whole Season 2 update was going to be coming in mid-March. I get it. People want to know when it's coming, but you shouldn't have said this. You're oh, we were going to give you this? Nope. This is so disheartening that we're in mid-February now at the time of recording this. Literally could be less than a month away. And we find out this. It's really saddening as someone who wants to see this game do as great and have as many new people and even old players like come back. It's really, really sad. I just hope that when we do get like some word on the balancing that is going to happen, it's worth the wait because they have some big shoes to fill. With how long it's been, I actually don't know. If someone could let me know how long it's been since the last big balance shift, that would be great because it actually feels like I was unemployed still when that was the case. That was nearly a year ago, I feel like now. It's been so long. We're going to find out in a week from the time of recording this video on the next Tekken Talk. They're going to be talking about it. I just really hope the direction of the game takes a better shift because myself, and I'm pretty sure you watching this video and a lot of others are really just wanting some sort of shake up to make this game better. There's so many things, like again, I actually don't mind Heat, but I think there's so many different things that could be changed about to make it a better system. I could make a whole video on that. Who knows? We'll see how we go. TLDR, we could have had something great in mid-March, but unfortunately not. People are saying, I have seen on Twitter, because again, I was at work when this dropped today, that it's 2 months. This gives me hope that it's 41 days. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to feel like the longest 41 days ever. It's better than 60 plus. So, saw that here from High Buff Gigas, please. Sick Twitter user if you're not following, by the way. Really, really sick. Definitely go follow him. Talk at the Tekken Talk, and that concludes it here. They also talk about ranked match. I said I would talk about that, and I almost missed that. And DLC. DLC has got to be big. Like, look, don't get me wrong. This was my first time experiencing a year of Tekken DLC, and to be honest, it was really disappointing. Heihachi and Clive reveal was sick. I'm going to be real. I don't even play Final Fantasy either, but I thought, you know what? This is cool. This is sick. The Heihachi reveal was insane, but I also feel like you should have left him on ice for a bit more. Apparently, there was like rumors that apparently he was meant to be like the final like DLC character, and that would make a lot more sense. But I think even then, like you leave him dead for like another year or two. Don't get me started on my frustrations with what they've done with like the story. Like I could make a whole hour-long video on that. My point is, DLC for Season 2 needs to be big. And well, to be honest, it's probably going to be Anna. I don't need to say anything else. DLC needs to be hype. There is nothing at the moment. People are begging for a crumb of news about it. And just plain and simple with what we know right now, it's not looking good. Ranked match changes. That's something that I think a lot of people, including myself, are looking forward to the most. Again, once I hit GOD, I basically had no reason to play the game. I'm going to be real. I like thought about it. I like, hey, I got it. And I'm like, what do I really get if I keep playing Victor? I know I'm carried. You don't need to mention it. It just, again, this game's rank system leaves so much more to be desired. Like what? Like there's the Waifu Wank leaderboard, but some people don't even know about that. A proper elo system that rewards how much you put into like your rank time would be so great. There needs to be a big shakeup with this. Personally, I've heard so much about Tekken 7 deathmatches. Again, I didn't really play Tekken 7. For the most part, the stuff I've watched, it looks hype. I would love to see a deathmatch mode added. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would. Even being in Australia and probably running into like our best players consistently and getting sent back to hell, I wouldn't mind it, as frustrating as it would be. This game needs something, and I get it. First to 2 is good for adaptation and tournament, but this game needs such a shake-up, and the rank system and the balance are the 2 biggest things on that. Hopefully, I regret making this video with the Tekken Talk coming around, and they blow us all away with all this information, and yeah, it will suck waiting until like April, but if they can somehow hit a grand slam from here, I'm going to be titling this video something like Tekken 8 it's not getting better or something like that. I hope I'm wrong with this Tekken Talk. We'll find out in about a week. If you guys enjoyed this rant, please let me know in the comments below. I might try another one of these sometime soon. A lot more content coming your guys' way soon. Hopefully, I don't look like a sweaty, greasy mess from work. I'll see you guys either on stream, twitch.tv/shy, or in the next upload. Talk to you later. Bye.